What's up, guys? TJ here with Team Guyanese Gamer, and we're at the Minnesota Regional, and we're here with
Joey Miskowiek.
Joey Miskowiek. And what place did you get?
I got 21st.
All right, and that was X2?
Yeah, that was X2. I unfortunately lost a couple of games in the earlier tournament. So
For sure. What deck did you play?
I was playing Paleo Frogs.
For sure. Right here. I like that. Let's just go right into it.
All right, let's do it. So obviously, just like 3 swap, 3 dupe, and 2 Ronin. This is just like
the standard
super solid engine. What people, oh yeah, they're hot. What people don't realize is that Swap Frog bouncing back to hand gives you an extra normal summon for dupe. So that'd be like making a Star Boy and like adding back to dupe for an extra normal summon, then rolling totem, doing silly combos like that.
Broken.
And then just for like hate against the meta in general, I was mainly the 2 Gamma Seals because like obviously the deck is just really shitty going second.
And you can add it back.
Yeah, that's a big part too, is being like water. And then on top of that, I played the triple Gogre and triple Ash. Like I said, the deck just like really sucks at going second. So I mean, these didn't even really matter going first too, because you can like trap hate a mono Watto too. So that was cool. And that was it for monsters. It was like 16 monsters, actually like really beefy monster lineup.
Okay, for sure.
Spells, I'm only playing 5. Playing 2 Scapegoat. It really helped me with the startup. The part of the deck that really sucks is like when you have to like set a Dupe Frog and set traps. Like I always wanted to open like Swap Frog, and a bunch of traps so I could have Toad. But Scapegoat helped me start up, Mixar Ija, whatever. And then 3 Desires, because I always wanted to see this card in my opening hand.
It's just draw 2.
Yeah. So that's 5 spells. And then for traps, I played 19 of them. Played 1 Warning, 1 Judgment, 2 Strike. I only want to play the 2 Strike because obviously it wasn't all that great against Draco. I wanted more like Paleos rather than being like strikes or whatever.
For sure.
And then just like some random traps, 2 Tarantulas, and then 2 anti-spells. I wanted something to go first and like really shut down like most decks. And then Tarantula plus Strike was always like a board wipe, and I was just like did nice things. Yeah, and I also like just like ending on like Toad and then Dupe Frog and then setting Tarantula, and even Tarantulaing that's back. I mean, you're like getting your resource back.
Yeah.
So it's like super cool.
Awesome.
And then one really nifty thing that just came out in this set is this card right here. This card was amazing.
This is the new, like the chase card of the set.
Oh yeah.
So how good was this?
Well, I mean, it triggered my Paleos at the same time while letting me like play second too. So that was like super huge. Stop Electromite, stop like Overreactor.
Awesome.
Whatever. And then Paleos only played 8 of them. Only played 1 Diamiscus because you didn't want to see it like going second, or you didn't like want to see it without proper setup.
Yes.
1 Leonchilla. This card was like MVP, even though I hate seeing it. It makes like 2 extra monsters just in 1 trap, so that's pretty cool. And then 3 Canadia, sorry, and then 3 Olenoids, and these were just like the best ones. Yeah. This one killed a lot of Mono Watto today. I just like hand trapped them to death after flipping their Mono Watto. Didn't make Masterpiece, yada yada yada. So
seems good.
Yep. 40 in the main.
Anything you would change?
Not off the top of my head. Yeah, I probably wouldn't change much. Maybe trap fluctuation, maybe like different like traps or whatever.
For sure.
So and then extra, I played 1 Saryuja, 1 Borlode, double Star Boy, and then Mrs. Radiant for Scapegoat, and then this is like the Scapegoat stuff right here. Proxy Dragon, double Link Spider. Yep. And then I only played 5 XZs. I only played triple Toad, 1 Opapina, and then 1 Omniclaris. I mean, you just like didn't need much more than this. We're in Link era.
And you can just recycle the Toad and everything.
Toad's there, Starboy grabs Toad or whatever. And then 2 Cherries targets, because I like going second. Not really. It sucks.
Did the cherries come in clutch?
Oh, it did. I shut down a lot of Pendulum players. Played 5 of them today.
Yeah, that's...
it's unfortunate, but it happens. And then the side, it was just obviously the cherries that you see in the extra deck.
Yep.
I didn't play ABC today, but I felt like it was crucial enough to have it in the extra deck.
Would you replace it with anything else?
I mean, Omega could be something, because like if 60 card knows how to play against this deck specifically, they'll like make Omegas and they'll like pick my hand apart and then like really set me back. So maybe that would go in the extra deck. And then 3 Zaphion, MVP card. Most people would like expect like Paleos to go first, and most of the time I would make people go second, and they would be citing like hate against me, like Twin Twisters, like Red Reboots or whatever. And then they like set all that going first because they didn't know I was like making them go first. I summon this, and it usually just like outs all of it, and then I set 4, and then usually just like snowballs from there. And then the last Gamma Seal, just going in second. And then 2 Unending Nightmares. What I would do is going second, I would take these out for the anti-spells. I would like do a swap between the 2. So I like that a lot. and then triple barrier, triple mind crush. Mind crush is just kind of like against everything. Like I wanted it against Draco, I wanted it against evenly match, even though I wasn't too scared of it.
Yeah.
But barrier was against Pendulum Magicians, and I mean obviously blows out, so really cool.
You chose not to play any evenlies or red reboots.
Yeah, red reboot would be cool to negate other red reboots, but like usually the only decks that were citing red reboot would be the Dracos, and I'd just like not commit to my field. They wouldn't kill me, and the next turn I'd just Zaphion.
Okay, and you were never scared of evenly matched?
I mean, if I could get a Toad out, it wasn't really that big of a problem unless they baited it first. But yeah, evenly matched wasn't that big of a problem.
Awesome. Well.
And then also just like one thing that I did today that I thought was like super unique. Yeah, sorry about that. So usually if Toad was left uncontested, so usually your turn will start out like you'll like open like a Ronin Toadin and swap. You'll start out your turn by ditching this and effect dumping.
Yep.
And then make Ronin Toadin and then make the Toad. Yep. And then during their turn you'll detach one to summon a dupe so that it'll do it. And then usually by this point, like after I desires or whatever, I'll have 4 traps. So if you stun them out of the game and they don't do anything to your Toad next turn, during your standby phase, you summon a swap, you dump another Ronin, and then you bounce, summon, and then send another. And then you just have like full graveyard resource, summon the Ronin Toadin. And then I would make a Saryuja from here. And then Saryuja would draw as Chainlink 1, and then this would be Chainlink 2 to add back Dupe Fox. We had an additional normal summon for it. And then so additional normal summon, and then just do like Ronin Totem things. So make my Starboy, and then you would make a Toad. And then this is exactly game. This is 8,000 because this is 28. This will be 22, and the total will be exactly 3,000. So you leave a total on the field.
That's broken.
It's OTK next turn. You just like push through everything.
Dang.
Yep, and that is it.
All right. Well, thank you for the profile.
Yeah, no, thank you.
We'll hope to see you again at another regional. This is Team Guyanese Gamers signing off.